Everybody, and welcome back to the tournament. This is the second round of the match between RExx and 1. It is a beacon rush game on carrier. Let's get into it. So RExx drops 2 Aljuns, 1 Ravana, 2 Nightingales, and 1 Phantom, while 1 drops 1 Aljun, no Ravanas, 3 Gales, and 1 Leech. So, definitely have a lot of variation on here. 1 has a lot more healers in the beginning than RExx does, which will either help or hurt them depending on how long they last. Looks like a Phantom goes directly for center on both teams, and looks like RExx is able to take the center due to the quickness of its Aljun backup that are able to help kick out that Phantom that was trying to get it. Now it looks like there is an enemy Gale trying to take the center. It is able to turn it white, but the RExx Gale is able to go up and prevent that turning, bring it back to blue. This is Beacon Rush, so people can spawn at the beacons they take, so any beacon you take is definitely going to be very important, and that's why center is going to be very significant in this game, and especially it's on carrier. The center is very open and it's hard to take unless you have a Gale. So it looks like now there are 2 Gales going for the center that RExx has right now, and a RExx Gale goes in there to stop the turning from the 2 enemy Gales that have pulled back. Now it looks like they have a Leech Atomizer on both teams, providing support with the log range and high accuracy it has. And it looks like the fight has more migrated to the corridors on the right and left side of center, with not too many people up on top of that platform anymore. Looks like we have another Gale making a run for center. This Aljun might go in there along with a Gale to prevent them from turning the beacon again to red. It's still hovering around white. There are a lot of 1 Gales in the air right now trying to cap that beacon. There is a RExx Gale over there too, with another one joining it soon, trying to prevent the 1 players from grabbing the center, which they have still successfully done. It has not changed yet. They have RExx has a Gale still flying over. Looks like it's dropping down now, and 1 is turning the beacon, and they were able to cap it. So now it's up to RExx to try and grab control back from center. Again, it is still early in the game, so there isn't too much of a rush to grab it. They can still focus on wearing down their opponents, and 1's beacon bar is lower than RExx at this time, so it doesn't really matter right now, but it will eventually, so they just need to figure that out. Looks like they just had an Aljun Calamity drop at center and get blasted. And it looks like, there we go, another 1 Gale flying around the center. And most of the RExx players are behind the covers at center, waiting and trying to find a way to grab center back. So now it looks like most of the 1 players have kind of moved back as well to the covers behind center, so they can be ready to shoot any player that goes towards center. Looks like there's a RExx Gale at center right now taking it, and there is no 1 Gale flying in. Oh, he did fly in, but looks like he might be a little too late, and RExx was able to cap the center beacon once again. Looks like this Gale is going to be dropping down. Let's see if he gets blasted by this Leech Atomizer, and he does. This Leech just lost a weapon. Might be going down soon. He is a bit close, and he went down, but he can spawn at center. Looks like most of the RExx players are around and under center, while the 1 players are still back by their covers at their side of the center platform. So now it looks like this Phantom's going to be running up left side to try and maybe distract the one players off of center. There's still about 3 Gales up on the one team, which is a lot, and something that we really haven't seen before. Normally there's about 2 at a time. Looks like this Phantom got taken out, and there is a 1 player at center right now, but it is not able to change the beacon due to the Gales from RExx that seem to be ever present in the center beacon. And it looks like they're alternating flights or coordinating in some way for there to be really no chance of RExx being able to take that beacon unless they are able to eliminate those Nightingales. Now it looks like the fight has moved a little bit to the right side corridor, and some of the players are hiding inside that tunnel trying to make a push towards the center. There is again a RExx Nightingale preventing a 1 Nightingale from grabbing the center. The Gales are pretty much the best beacon cappers in this game because their flight time is so long and there's really no way to shoot them at all, so definitely trying to grab center. There is now a 1 Gale successfully trying to grab the center, and they have almost brought it back down to white, but a Ravana was able to spawn at center along with the Gales from RExx that have been hovering around there. Very, very... They've been on the ball with that one, and it's been good. So now it looks like that Gale just went off, and 1 was able to finally find a hole in the Gale defense that they had surrounding that beacon, so they were just able to cap it. And now it looks like they're moving a little bit closer now that they have that extra territory on their side. This Phantom's coming up left side, trying to do something, doesn't get far at all. We have an enemy Gale going up right side, hovering around center, suppressing. Let's see if he's trying to drop down behind enemy lines. Maybe cause some damage with those freeze rockets. And now it looks like 1 is just trying to hold RExx here because they are still at a disadvantage on the beacon, but there is no one actually at center, so this Nightingale sees an opportunity and takes it. The only person trying to really stop right now is this Ravana, but there's no one at center, and someone just able to spawn in with Beacon Rush. It's very, very close to being turned. This Gale goes down. It drops the Ravana back at his home. They're still very, very close to grabbing the center. And looks like 1 was able to kick off all the RExx players, and they are super close to turning it back again, but a RExx player drops down into that beacon circle to prevent them turning it from just a little bit longer, but they are soon taken out. So now it looks like, again, there's going to be 3 or so players from 1 behind the covers, and then a couple players in each corridor along the sides of the center platform. And let's see, RExx is making a big push for center with about 3 to 4 players going in, trying to grab it, because there is only about 1 minute and 30 seconds left. We have a bunch of 1 players spawning at the center beacon. And let's see how this plays out. They were able to push off all of the RExx players with them pursuing into the tunnels. Looks like there's a RExx player over at 1's home, which definitely is going to distract some players off of the center. And let's see how that will help RExx try and take center. There are bodies everywhere at center. It's a bit hard to see the floor. And we got 3 players from, looks like, every team doing their best to try and take the other off of center right now. It's an absolute brawl. Both beacon bars are very close right now. There's only 40 seconds left in the match. Looks like RExx was able to take out all of the 1 players from center and cap it. 30 seconds left. Looks like there's a Ravana trying to make a play again. Grab center back. So there are only about 2 players on here right now at center. They're very weak. Aljun Calamity just joins. Another Leech and Ravana coming from one side to try and grab back the center. There's only 8 seconds left, and with RExx being able to hold this third beacon for just that extra little bit of time, they are going to take it. This is their second victory against 1, which knocks 1 out. And then RExx will move on to the quarterfinals.